Wow, we've got a lot to talk about today. A lot's going on. A lot of good, some not so good.
Great.
Yeah. Some critical erosion to one of our beaches.
Critical
mass, critical non-mass, I guess. Yeah. So we'll talk about how much that's going to cost. Hint, a lot.
Yeah, if you're talking about it, it's not cheap.
Speaking of costing a lot of money, we got a man accused of stealing this. I think this is a different man than who we talked about recently. About $15,000 worth of supplies from a Home Depot in St. Johns County.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
We did talk about one, but I don't remember this guy's last name. I would remember this last name, I feel like, if this was the one we talked about before. But I do have one of the worst memories on the planet, so...
So you got that going for you.
Got that going for me. We got a St. Johns County man awarded for his bravery. And, yeah, that's great. Very well deserved.
Yeah.
Yep. And unfortunately, a motorcyclist critically injured in an accident on I-95. Hate to hear about that, but we'll talk about it all. And no more.
Okay.
No more than that.
That's it.
We're not going to break off in any side conversations today.
No, very focused.
It's going to be very bland.
This is our NPR version.
I don't think I even have an NPR voice in my repertoire.
No, it has to be very drone.
Right. I just don't have enough of a lack of energy to do that voice.
Right? You have to focus. It's too hard to be boring.
I think you can do it.
Oh.
I think you're strong enough. You can do this.
Pete is the new Delilah. Coming home after a long day of work. Let's sit back and listen to the hits.
Kick your shoes off.
Right. Long walks on the beach.
Was that about no side conversation?
We went on a tangent.
Oh, damn it. All right. Well, we'll get into it all. After I tell you about Bozard Ford Lincoln, great family-owned business right there on 95 and State Road 16. If you just want to escape all the construction from that dang road, why don't you drive on in there to Bozard Ford Lincoln and look at their huge selection of new and pre-owned, extremely quality vehicles. I didn't sleep much last night, so a lot
None
of what
of
I
us
say
did.
Me neither.
None of us did.
doesn't make sense.
Very intense
Okay.
night, so we're okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Holding on. Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you were sleeping with a coyote.
I was. You know, you never know what's going to happen when you got a coyote in your house.
Yikes.
I just didn't get much sleep. I slept with one eye open last night.
Now that you know.
But if you're looking for an even more dangerous animal, a raptor, hey, why don't you check down there at Bozard Ford Lincoln? They've got not only a great selection of vehicles, but of course that great parts and accessory shop, the service department, which is above and beyond amazing. And of course, Ford's Garage, where you can get a great meal while you wait for anything, or just go down there and get a meal. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they're driven to inspire. And they're driven to tell me to stop ad-libbing.
Well, not really. They like it.
Okay.
Because you never know what you're going to say. You're just full of surprises all the time.
I don't even know what I'm going to say.
It just falls out.
Yeah. Also, big shout out to Fida's Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, Griffin Services, Elase Med Spa, and BNS Signs, who we're going to talk about all in a little while. But first, good morning, Flannel Fam. How's everybody doing?
Hey, happy Tuesday.
All right. We are one step closer. It's almost the weekend.
Yeah, exciting. Clay,
Yeah.
how are you doing back there wearing non-flannel?
Non-flannel.
Flannel feels great today. How about you?
Good. Thank you. What do you got for question of the day, Troy?
All right. So question of the day, like driving downtown is aggravating.
Oh my
To
God.
say the least.
What is the most aggravating thing to you
I
when
know.
driving downtown? There's several.
Several.
There's lots to choose from.
I feel like we're about to break into a Family Guy song here. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like there's just such a list of stuff you almost have to put it into a song to make it palatable for people.
Go,
904. Kick it.
Oh, geez. Let's see. I don't know. The most aggravating thing about driving downtown? I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's the fact of you're trying to
parking
get
lot.
somewhere and you look down the road and it's all just a line of cars that aren't moving.
Brake lights.
Yeah. The brake lights, man. It's awful.
I gotta say, polite drivers. I'm so sick of polite drivers. You can go ahead. You go here. No, it's the flow of traffic, Brittany. Like,
Right,
move
yeah.
out of the way.
Just follow the law. Let's all follow the law.
It's not to be nice. You be nice in church, not on the streets. Ugh.
Unless you're letting somebody in for a zipper merge. Then that's very nice.
No, block
Could be avoided with
Block
a
'em.
roundabout.
Don't block them.
Block 'em. Block
Dude,
'em.
I will
Block
ram a
'em.
vehicle if you're sitting in there in the middle of the dotted line.
You
and
better
you're
get a
trying
bigger
to,
vehicle.
And a better insurance
I've
policy.
got a big vehicle. I will go get the
Depends
beast.
which one you're in. Yeah. The beast we're gonna have to let in.
Yeah, you ain't moving the beast. I'll turn on the lights and sirens in that thing, and you'll think you're in trouble. All right, what do you think, Clay?
Oh, there's a whole list, like you
Yeah.
said. But I'm gonna have to say the worst happened to me on Sunday when I got the bridge, and then after I got over the bridge, I was going straight. Then I sat at a red light for 4 minutes. It never changed, and there was nobody on the sides or on the other lights.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's like, who programmed this? Because later on the day, everything was flashing, everything was working great.
Did
Like,
you move up? Did
literally
you
when
click
that-
it?
No, but when everybody is, well, I mean, I was in my car.
Well, you have to click the thing to make sure that
So
the
you have
light
to get
knows.
out and press the button.
There's like a sensor.
No, no,
right?
like-
no,
if
he's
you
talking
don't-
about
if you don't pull
putting your tires on the white line.
Yeah, if you don't pull up for
I wasn't in the front,
Oh, you had them all
but
wrong.
it looked like he was on the sensor. I'm just saying, when those lights aren't working, that traffic functions awesome. So they just need to keep them flashing.
no.
That's really the truth. When those lights are broken, I mean, traffic moves so much smoother in that area.
Not at the corner of Riberia and King Street.
Oh, yeah.
I think you never get out of Riberia.
Well,
Oh,
just
yeah,
keep
yeah,
them
yeah.
on the bridge.
At the bridge,
Yeah,
though, yeah, man.
Yeah, it depends which way, which road you're on when that's flashing.
Yeah,
If you're
you
on the
guys
wrong
will
side of
never
it,
leave.
whew.
That's that's
So,
true.
All right, and I have two of them.
Oh,
Okay.
excuse me.
I have two, and one of them, and I'm a Flagler grad. My son went to Flagler and all this stuff, but Flagler students on their phone walking as slow as they possibly can after you let them cross the street.
Yeah.
And they don't give you the wave.
Right,
You know, I
no,
know it's
no,
the
no,
law.
no.
I'm looking for my wave.
I know it's
Yeah,
the law.
yeah.
But just give me that little.
I want my wave.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Right. Thank
Yeah.
you for sparing your miserable existence.
Yeah.
You don't understand how many times it's went through my mind like, ooh. If it
Where's
was
my wave?
If it was legal to run them over.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
You know, because they're looking down. They're looking down
Yep.
and they're like just like and some of them like don't even stop. They just continually walk like they
Yeah.
know you're gonna stop.
Right. Yes.
You know?
Yes. Like they do at Cobblestone Publix.
Yes.
Oh, another beauty area.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Those people are psychos.
What
They
are we
have
doing there?
no
Yeah.
regard for their lives.
God,
Because you
thanks.
can't see them behind that pillar out there at
Right.
Cobblestone Publix. So they just dart out.
What are they
just
doing?
Dart out.
They need an attendant.
But they give you the wave, you're still like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I
at
want my
least
wave.
if they
They
give you the wave.
recognize
Right.
my existence of not
Yes.
killing them.
And then if they add the bonus of the somewhat speed walk, they pick up the pace just a little
Like
bit.
that.
Don't
Show
have to
a
pick
hustle.
up the pace
Yeah.
much,
Yeah.
but
Show a
show that
hustle.
you're trying to be and
Yeah.
get out of everybody's way.
A little
just
pep
one-
in the step.
Just
Yeah.
one quick step, you're like, oh, okay,
There it
they
is.
recognize me.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And my second one is tourists that are like, there's a crosswalk 5 feet away from them,
Yeah.
and then they just go right in front.
Yeah.
Is that
And
called
usually-
jaywalking?
And usually
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
bring a crowd with them.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
another
Right,
7 or 8
yes,
people, and there's
yeah.
always that
Yeah.
slow
yeah.
grandma that
Yep.
you can't run over.
Yeah.
That you think like, oh, if I had a ramming package.
I know.
And this is Mad Max.
Yeah.
You know, she's had a good life. You know,
Oh, jeez.
St. Augustine's a museum, everybody.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
right.
or-
I'll just stop in the middle of the road and take pictures.
Right.
that's what happens on Cathedral Place, where they'll
Yes.
take a picture standing in the middle
Yeah.
of the road.
Right.
Yeah, or they get out of their car and just stand in the middle of the road on Cathedral. They just get
Yeah.
out of the car and stand
Leave
there.
their door open.
Have
Yeah.
you guys been inconvenienced by a TikToker yet? Has that
Oh,
happened to
probably.
you yet? Where they've got to do the moves or whatever, like, for the actual shot.
TikTokers are going to get kicked.
I'm telling you, that's the worst.
TikToker.
That's the worst.
I don't know if I have or haven't because I'm already
you'd know, and you'd be
I'm
on
already
fire.
working on my breathing techniques at that point. So
We all need to work on our breathing techniques this morning. You started off with murder on the show today, Troy. Just
savage.
absolute.
I said if it was legal.
You said it multiple times.
I
Like
want my
you
wave.
really put a lot of thought into murdering pedestrians.
I probably watched too much
Every day.
Mad Max.
To meet the terms of service, we have to say in a video game.
in a video game.
game.
Really?
Yes, of course.
Can't wait to see you guys' answers.
Yeah. Probably a lot more tame than ours.
Yes.
Jeez, I'm fired up today. I thought I needed waking up. That did it.
Just wave.
if they
Waving
give
will,
you the wave?
will solve
Yeah.
everything.
If you
Yeah.
give you the wave,
I
you're
want my
okay.
wave.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Where's my wave?
Yeah. And also look before you cross the damn road.
Left
Yes.
and right.
I
Left
don't
and
care
right.
where you
Pick
are.
your
It's
head
the
up.
first thing your mom and dad teach you as a child.
Yes. Left and right. Left and right. Left and right. Keep doing it.
just pick your head up.
Seriously.
So
All right.
that's
Try out there. Try.
That's my question of the day.
It was very brutal.
So I'm guessing everybody in this room is a waiver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Big time.
Yeah.
Someone
God.
lets me in. Zipper merging.
Right.
I'm
Wave.
Yeah.
I got a limp wrist for a reason. I got to use it. Yes. Wave.
Professional waiver here.
Oh.
If there's anybody watching in our audience that is not a waiver,
Yeah.
there's the door.
Right.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Those
Just
are the
kidding.
people
Stick
that
around.
don't take
Seriously.
the same people that don't take the carts back at Publix.
Yeah.
Right? How? It's not hard to
Non-waivers.
do that.
Non-waivers and people that don't return their carts.
Just
Yeah.
leave your computer on, but walk away from the screen. You're on timeout. That's all.
They say if you return your carts at the parking lot, you can function in society without the law.
Yeah.
I always do it because I'm afraid of karma. Like, I
Yeah.
always put it back.
Do you have to take them all the way in?
Yeah.
No, just to the cart place.
Yeah, the
No,
cart
just to
thingy.
the
The
cart
cart
place.
corral.
What about like, pop them up and put them in the grass?
If there's
Okay.
no cart corral,
Marshall's shopping center does not have
Right.
a cart place. This
Right.
is very annoying. I hear where Clay's going
Yeah.
on this.
Who
It's
buys
not
that
easy.
much at Marshall's?
Well, I do.
that's the same like Harbor Freight too. Yeah.
Harbor Freight, yes.
Marshall's, why can't you fit in 2 bags?
No, because they have a good candle sale. This is the everybody knows it's where you buy candles in town. It's the best price of candles is right there, $7.99 to $12.99. Otherwise, for a 3-wick, that's a very good price.
Get them at Walmart for $5.
No, will you get a single wick? It doesn't do it right. You gotta get the 3-wick. Please trust me on this one. I've done a lot of studying on this.
John Threewick over here.
John 3-wick, yes. Sit and spin.
So that's a no to the grass.
No,
Yeah, I would bring it in. Bring it in.
I'll do the grass every now and then.
I've been a cart person before.
Yeah.
And it's actually a bigger pain in the ass.
It's
get it.
not. Me
Dude,
too. It's
being
not
a
that
cart-
big of a pain in the ass to get a cart off of a grass island.
Dude,
You
being
gotta
a
bring
cart-
it
It's a
in.
bigger
Karma's
pain in
gonna
the
bite
ass
your
than if
ass.
It's just sitting there.
You wonder why you're so miserable sometimes. It's because karma's eating your ass because you
Yeah,
need to put
you
it
put
back
it-
in the store.
You put it in the grass.
Right.
When I was a cart person, having carts all over the place was the best because that means I got to get out for like 30 minutes
True.
Yeah.
and get outside and not
You're not
be
wrong.
bagging.
A lot of people like
You're not
that.
wrong. Yeah, bagging really did suck.
Did it really?
Bagging is just so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like stocking.
Stocking's all right.
I didn't
Yeah.
mind doing the stocking part, but yeah,
Yeah.
the bagging people are just so rude.
I
Yeah.
never made it that far.
I was always fitting room attendant. My go backs were on point. I knew exactly where everything needed to go.
Yeah. Oh boy.
There it is. The life. Thanks,
we
Troy,
go.
for a really hallmark moment there.
Yeah. Bring more of those, Troy. Bring more of those questions of the day.
Yeah, is it a buggy or a cart?
That's a cart.
Oh, jeez. Definitely a cart.
Cart.
It's a cart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joy said it's a buggy.
I wonder if she waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Joy, you get that waiver?
All right. Let's see. It's now time for a quick check of the weather, Troy.
Nice.
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com, gerealty.us. I think Jenna's coming on this afternoon. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
with Chef Harry Pulapaka.
Oh.
I can't wait for you to say that.
You practiced that so much yesterday.
I totally did. I went, oh, he's going to have a tough one with this one. I sent you the sheet, though. It's in your email.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
I haven't practiced yet.
I I love Tim, but I
Okay.
gotta call him out on this statement.
Oh,
Wow.
boy, what's
Yeah.
that?
I gotta call him out on this statement. People get paid to get the cars, not depriving them of that privilege. That's the same person that throws trash on the ground and say, people get paid to pick up trash.
Right.
It is.
No.
And you're that person.
Non-waiver.
Non-waiver.
No.
Non-waiver.
Probably calls it a buggy.
Probably. Get that gas before it goes away.
Oh, he did. He got it in. Okay, good. He got it in. I waited.
Because you know we're going to pay for that statement. You know Tim don't go down easy. Yeah.
Can't believe he's a non-waiver.
It's like Clay said. Hey, you do get paid, and you're happy to get paid to go out and do the easy job.
No.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
Unless it's freezing cold outside. That's when pushing the carts is the worst.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
still get to get out of the fish tank.
Or it's
That's
raining.
Like, yeah.
When it's raining, that also sucks.
That's like back in the day in elementary school when we had chalkboards. Remember when you had like a racer duty and you had to go clap them outside? That was like the fun one because you got to get out of the classroom.
Yeah.
Only the good kids got to do that.
I know. I did. I loved it.
We now go to Clay Blasser, our resident good kid, for our traffic report.
That's right. And we'll get this started here.
All right. Nice laps here in the morning.
Nice little laps.
All right.
Started off strong. Got every single red light.
Are you on 312?
It's across the bridge. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
on 312 here. Crossing the bridge. And then we get, let's see. Here.
Whoa, that guy tried to race you. That's one of those guys where you start to get in front of him and he's like, nah, buddy, you're not passing me.
Yeah,
not
it's
NASCAR,
and
pal.
I don't understand why they stagger the lights like that. So if you hit one red light,
You
at
get 'em all.
312, you hit every single
Yep,
one.
I know.
That makes
I
no
know.
sense for the flow.
It's the worst down there between like Ned's Southside Kitchen all the way through Target.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that goes all the way.
Yep, all the way,
yeah.
all of those. If you get one of those lights, you get all of those lights.
Yeah, but if you're clear and you're doing like 33 miles an hour exactly, you're completely.
there's a code to
There's
this.
a code to it.
hack
There's
to
a
it.
certain mile per hour you have to do to clear it.
Or if you go 66, then you can beat this.
Okay, none of us do that.
Double it down.
I do love when they all turn orange right as I'm going under them, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, I'm right there. I'm at the perfect spot.
Every extra one you get's like a victory. You're like, can I get one more? Just one more.
Yeah.
But don't do that today because there's a couple of cops out there. So
Okay.
You can make it.
that's about it.
Step
on
give
it.
people bad advice, Troy.
As long as you wave.
As long as you wave.
That's the theme of the day. As long as you wave.
I don't understand why Tim's.
Remember to tie that into every story we do, okay?
Please, the great callback.
As long as we wave.
Tim's waving at me with one finger right now.
Apparently, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Read
blame
between
him.
the lines, he said.
I don't blame him.
God bless you.
Well, after that traffic report, you might need to relax. After our entire conversation this morning, you might need to relax. And you can do that at Alace Med Spa. They specialize in providing their clients with a wide range of luxurious spa treatments and advanced medical aesthetic procedures. Doesn't matter if you're looking to unwind with a hydrofacial or enhance your natural beauty with things like Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments. They do it all the best. You're not going to come out looking like a goofball after you finish your treatments out there.
No way.
No, you're going to look great and you're going to feel great. Like, that's the best part of it all, is feeling great.
They're your ally in aesthetics, and it's beauty on your terms.
Beauty on your terms. Yes, it is. All right. Alace Med Spa. Go to alace.com. Okay, let's go. Man accused of stealing $15,000 of merchandise from the St. Johns County Home Depot. You guys tell me if we've covered this story already. I mean, it was months and months ago, so I don't know why this would come back up, and I do not recognize this name. But you guys, if you guys do, stop me.
It might be a new guy.
Well, I think it totally
Maybe
might be
they
a new
listened
guy.
to the story. It's like, oh,
I could do that better.
I can do it better.
Right. Yeah.
As long as I wave.
Yeah. It's too soon.
Too
soon.
Too
yeah.
soon.
Too
Should've
early.
waited
Too
to-
early.
yeah.
Too early
The
on
end
the
of the
callback.
yeah.
Yep, should have waited a couple sentences in here. The St. Johns County man has been apprehended for allegedly pilfering. Oh, I like that word.
Pilfering.
Approximately $15,000 worth of goods from Home Depot, according to authorities. Tyler Poorman,
Oh,
29.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Poor man.
Too poor to buy.
Poorman.
Well, $15,000 worth of merchandise out there is like 4 2x4s these days. So,
Yeah.
you need a few 2x4s. Maybe you got to steal them. He made 6 visits to the Home Depot on Durbin Pavilion Drive.
Okay, we've not
up
talked about
there.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between March 30th and April 8th. Oh, yeah, this was very recent. Surveillance footage purportedly shows him exiting the store on each occasion with shopping carts laden with unpaid items.
Jeez, Tyler.
Yeah.
He pilfered and laden.
I know the words in this one. So
words.
Yeah, we've got King Arthur wrote this article.
Pilfered and laden.
Let me get my thesaurus.
Grab the maidens. Let's all talk about this.
On his final visit on April 8th, Poorman was
Poor man.
was
God's
apprehended in the parking lot. He now faces a litany of charges,
Pilfering.
Pilfering. Litany.
including 10 counts of grand theft, 2 counts of petty theft.
Oh, Betty.
It says petite theft,
Yeah.
but I think they meant petty.
It was little small
Little
pieces
theft.
of wood.
Yeah.
Little washers,
Yeah.
one screw at a time.
Oh,
Petty-
we're gonna get
petite
you for
theft.
petite on that one.
That is funny. It does say petite. Yeah.
Petite theft. Driving with a suspended license
That should have been the first clue.
and driving with no insurance.
Oh, should have called.
Not returning his cart.
See, that's what you could have said. And not returning his cart, and then one of us could have said and not waving, and it would have been great. But since you already blew it on the waving line,
I took them both.
Yeah.
yeah, well,
I'm not a good person.
A litany of words.
you can do better, Troy. I have faith in you.
Do better.
Yeah. As long as no kids walk in front of me.
He's killing kids. Deputies estimate that Poorman's
In a video
theft spree in a video game from
In a video game.
yeah amassed about $14,559.95.
Jeez.
Almost made it to 560 there.
Does it say what it was? Anything?
Worth of merchandise. No, it does not. Doesn't
It
say
looks
things
like
in specific.
generators in the picture you can see here.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
If I can zoom in.
Oh, for the storms and stuff, probably.
Yeah, preparing for hurricane season.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can make a lot of money on those during hurricane season.
Generators.
Look, you just throws it in the cart. Hey, you got to give him credit. That's a heavy lift to just throw in the cart.
I mean,
Look at the motion.
at least it,
Yeah, he's not looking like necessarily an upstanding citizen. I mean, if I were a cop, I probably could have seen that guy on the street and said, I can arrest him for something.
I don't know. He's serving cheekbones for days on that. Yes. People pay for that.
yeah, buy enough meth, you could have it too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Is that the look?
It is a side effect of meth.
Yeah.
He should have
Side
just
effects.
waved at the cashier at the way out. Just put it on my tab.
Well, he might as well have. I mean, he had a box that he couldn't even see the entrance with.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Put it
was-
on my
It
tab.
wasn't like he snuck it in his back pocket.
Military discount.
So there you go. Great job, Tyler. You
Yeah.
pulled it off, buddy.
Pilfering.
Tyler the pilfering poor man.
The litany of charges.
Sounds like a screwed up Dr. Seuss.
Seriously does.
Okay, so Tyler was arrested. There you go. Moving on.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Ponte Vedra Beach deemed critically eroded. County officials.
That was almost real
This is my Sue Ellen impression.
in a video game.
Okay. County leaders convened on Friday to unveil details of a significant undertaking. The $38.6 million Ponte Vedra Beach restoration project, initiated in March. This initiative has been years in the making. Since Hurricane Irma, it aims to fortify the coastline against erosion and bolster recreational and environmental assets. Michler's Beachfront Landing. I think we talked about this last week, but may not have mentioned the prices. Michler's Beachfront Landing. At Michler's Landing Beachfront, here we go.
Okay. All right.
Wake up.
I love how the
Let's do
headline
this.
is $83 million project, and then in the article it says 38. So
Right,
whoever
that's-
wrote this was dyslexic.
That's
Troy?
It's 38.
Troy, were you around this reporter yesterday?
yeah. Yeah, I did. I found that interesting as well. That's why I didn't read the full headline, because I read down one line and it was 38.6, and I'm like, okay, Well, let's go with that number. At Michler's Landing beachfront, county officials and representatives emphasized the project's significance, heralding it as a crucial step in safeguarding both recreation and national resources. With over 2 million cubic yards of sand to be dredged from the ocean, the restoration efforts aspire to counteract beach erosion and fortify storm damage in the dunes and berms. We talked about last week how they're putting up what were they called?
Sheet.
That's right.
Sheet pilings.
Yeah,
That's
sheet
right.
wall.
They're piling up the sheet on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so this seems to be more of that. They need more sand. You know,
Go to the sand store.
yeah, the sand store, but aren't they just dredging that from our own beaches?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I thought doesn't the sand come from sometimes Ocala?
Mm-mm.
No. I know nothing. Everyone knows I know nothing.
Nourishment, no.
I know nothing.
Yeah.
I quit.
Yeah,
I'm waving.
we're putting Ocala dirt on the beach.
Sure is expensive to move dirt from one place to the other place.
I don't know how y'all do it. Florida. So we're dredging the sand.
Dredging sand, we're
pushing
putting more
it up.
sand up, we're taking sheets on the beach. It's an undertaking. Joseph Giamonco. I do like that last name.
Yeah, that sounds like an official name.
Sounds like a good Italian name.
Hey, Joe Giamonco.
Hey, Joey G.
Yeah. How you doing?
Giamonco.
Giamonco. Yeah, come in and get a meatball sandwich.
Director of Emergency Management, underscored the extensive planning and preparation invested in the project since Hurricane Irma's impact in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Now in progress, the restoration initiative is expected to conclude in the fall, albeit with intermittent closures of the shoreline.
This is why you're not supposed to walk on the dunes.
That's totally why we're doing this.
I'm thinking.
Too many people.
We got to dredge more now. Too much weight on the dunes. Get off the dunes. There's the dock for a reason. Stand there.
When I was growing up, we used to have luscious dunes.
Major grass.
Yeah, the best grass.
So beautiful in the breeze.
And you could walk all over the dunes.
Right.
And they never went anywhere. So I guess it's, yeah.
Protect our beaches.
There you go. There you go. Not a bad sentiment. All right, it's Gas Buddy Gas Report time. Yay. Let us know in the comments where you're seeing the best prices for gas here this morning. That would be amazing and would help us all out a whole lot. We've got the Owens at 780 South Ponce at 336 this morning. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard at 342. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon is at 342 as well. The Shell on 146 King is at 345 this morning. Sunoco at 450 South Ponce at 345. The Sunoco at 2199 North Ponce is at 345. That's our cash price. We've got the Shell at 2350 North Ponce, 349. The same guy is going around and updating these prices.
Maybe that's his job.
Well, Boomer Sooner 94.
Oh. AKA Gas Buddy.
Tim.
It could be Tim.
He's
Tim,
just
is that
driving around
you?
down looking at the gas prices. Well, he's either a very good citizen who updates everybody on gas prices, or he works at one of these other gas stations and he's jacking up everybody else's price on Gas Buddy
see,
so
my
that they
brain
come to
doesn't
his
go-
place.
Yeah,
Let's see who's number one on this list. Did he post the number one? No, he did not.
Ooh, this would get messy.
Anyway, the Circle K at 715 State Road 207, or Florida Road 207, State Road 207, sure. I'm doing great this morning.
You are doing
I
great.
said it myself, Troy. I know. They're 351. The Mobile at Circle K at 359. And the gate on Mizell Road at 369 this morning.
369.
Yep. That brought to us by Chris Lucero, bail bonds. If you need to get out of jail and you need bail, then you got to call Chris Lucero, bail bonds. They're available 24/7 for you to get you out of jail as soon as possible. 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. What was Tim's gas prices?
Wawa was $3.69 and Costco was $3.19.
Okay. Damn, Costco. We've got live music today. Josh Tennessee Worthy going to be at Pierre's Pub at 1.
Oh.
We got John Dickey at the Milltop at 4:30. Mark Hart
He's still
Is
in
John
Baltimore.
Dickey still,
He's
is
still
that
in
the
Baltimore.
one that's out of town?
He's still in Baltimore.
John Dickey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's taking trains down here to St. Augustine in the middle of the week.
In that train to St. Augustine doesn't have the train
right.
right.
So John Dickey is probably not at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30.
So yeah. But still probably is happy hour there. So yeah.
Enjoy the drinks. They'll have somebody there.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Mark Hart at Trade Winds at 5. St. Augustine Songwriters Night at Oasis at 6. We got the Jazzy Blue Band at Cortesi's Bistro at 6. Smoke and Joe Shower at Ann O'Malley's at 6. The Dewey Via Band at the Tides Oyster Company at 7.
Okay, good.
And trivia with Troy and Blake
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
at Gypsy Cab at 7.
Don't worry, I won't be singing.
Yeah, or saying yeah like that for the whole
No,
night.
seriously, I felt like you just needed to depend on that one. Get your reservations. Going to be a hot one.
Yep. Call in advance.
That was a great follow-up. Great follow-up.
Just wave. Just wave.
Griffin Service helps us with that live music report today. If you forgot your pen, depends, and you got a problem with your toilet, Griffin can help you with that.
Snake it.
They don't necessarily want to, but they will.
Yeah, they can do it.
Your home's comfort is their top priority at Griffin. They do AC, plumbing, and electrical services, plus unique things like generators, water softeners, and they do gas work for your kitchens, your fireplaces, your fire pits, your pool heaters, etc. You'll experience fast, friendly, and affordable service 7 days a week. Give them a call at 904-500-2653 or visit griffinservice.com and see the Griffins. Troy, you got very technological yesterday, and you sent me a reel that I just remembered to bring up. Did Troy send anybody else a reel yesterday?
All the time.
Yeah. I sent it to Davey too.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
Was it
the
in the
Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson
song.
Oh, yeah.
Michael
I put it on the
Jackson
playlist,
song.
actually. Mama say, mama kusa. But what does he say, though?
Yeah, he doesn't say that.
I know.
Definitely doesn't
He
say
says,
that.
I'm gonna say it one more time, and I'm not
going
gonna stop.
Not going to stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
I had no idea that's what
Everybody thought it was Mama Say, Mama Sama,
Makusa.
Makusa.
I
Mama
played
say,
that song
mama,
like
mama,
3
kusa.
times, just
Yeah.
going.
Mama say,
And I finally heard it.
The reel is hilarious, too, because it's a guy correcting everybody on that.
Yeah.
He's like, ain't no MF and Makusa.
I know, but
Ain't
I
no
like
words.
it, though.
Someone told me it was African.
He's like, that ain't words. Y'all singing words that ain't words. It's great. Yeah. I'm going to say what I say. I'm not going to stop.
That's it. I'm going to say what I'm saying. I'm not going to stop.
It doesn't
I'ma
even
say what I
sound
say,
right,
I'm not
though.
gonna stop.
I didn't look it up to listen to it. I still need to look it up and listen to it.
I listened to it, and you still have to listen extremely close, even to hear
What he's
what
actually
you just
saying.
like. Usually,
But I love that about
usually
Mike
when you
Jackson.
Read,
Yeah.
When you read the words, you hear it almost immediately. Like how did I miss that?
Right.
This one you have to go.
Right.
There's so many Easter eggs like that in his music, though. That's
Yeah.
what's incredible. Yeah.
Tell you the best Cirque show out there is the Michael Jackson Cirque show.
I bet that's great.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
I'd see that.
They do the holograms with him, and
Yeah.
the dancers are right there, and they're dancing up
Yeah.
on the walls. It's
Cool.
a great production.
Yeah.
Is that the Michael Jackson Reimagined or something? There's another show, too, I think.
it's called One.
Okay. Is it called One? Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to be an adult to perform in that show. It is, we've got a terrible Tuesday coming at you next. A New York high schooler sent a fax pretending to be the principal resigning.
Sent a fax?
Beautiful.
Faked school emails, police say. I can't wait to get into this story.
Oh, man.
This sounds like, I don't even know the story, but it already sounds like something I would have done in high school.
A fax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, if the principal's really old, you got to think the principal still communicates by fax, right? So you got to go all the way. I mean, you got to
Just
the
the fax,
get
man.
a fax machine. Did he sneak into the? I'm very
I
curious
think
about
the
this story.
Amish use fax machines nowadays.
It's so far out of what technology is that they're like, yeah, it's not technology,
It's not even technology anymore.
That's the same person that says Xerox, you know? I'm going to make some Xerox.
right? We'll tell you about that after I tell you about Fidus Roofing. In addition to supporting your home through your roof, they support a lot of local charities that support local kids in our area. They're also looking to grow their team, and they want you to come and apply with them for a career that will help you afford life in St. Johns County. They're master elite contractors for St. Johns County, which means they can offer you warranties that nobody else can. Give them a call today, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't move on until you do it that way.
Yeah, you have to do it with
Right. Here we go. A 17-year-old student from Baker High School in Baldwinsville, Central New York. Dave, you ever been to Baldwinsville?
Never, no.
Sounds very bland.
Yeah.
Has been arrested by Baldwinsville police after allegedly orchestrating a series of deceptive acts and targeting the school administration and students. According to Baldwinsville Police Chief Michael W. Leffencheck,
The name is crazy.
it's not a common last name,
Hi,
Leffencheck.
Chief Leffencheck.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing United States, Hermal Leffencheck.
It just definitely doesn't sound like an intimidating chief.
No.
He's not the one you bring up at the press conference when you're talking to the nation.
No.
Yeah, can we have the assistant chief?
Yeah,
for
we
this
would like
one?
Leffencheck here, please.
His last
Yeah.
name is Stone. That just sounds better for what we're trying to do here. The student first sent a fax to the school pretending to be the principal resigning. In a bizarre twist, he inadvertently revealed his identity by including his own cell phone number on the fax's cover sheet,
Oh, dopey kid.
God.
What are we doing?
which is what led to his eventual.
His career in IT
Apprehension.
shot.
Yeah.
Well, at least you know he's not going to be a good scammer when he gets older.
But nobody knows how to fax anymore either.
Yeah, true.
Except Mike Lewis. He can redact.
Lewis.
He,
Mike Lewis
he would
can
redact
fax.
the number
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Prior to this incident, the same student reportedly created 2 fake school staff email accounts on March 7th, attempting to incriminate another student and gather information about additional peers.
Oh.
So I guess he was sending different emails to maybe different parents and students. And
Wow.
This guy's bored.
Yeah, he had
yeah,
some
it
things.
really
to
is
do
boring.
here.
Like, what a lame-ass crime.
He lives in Baldwinsville. There's nothing going there.
This is the most crime they've seen in Baldwinsville in 12 years.
Right.
Crime spree.
School staff promptly recognized the fraudulent accounts, thwarting his efforts to obtain sensitive information. Additionally, the student allegedly left voicemails impersonating school staff.
Moody.
Yeah. It sounds like Ferris Bueller. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
Yeah.
You can't get away with this stuff these days. There's just too much you can get caught with.
Let's slow
really
out, Moody.
It really does sound like somebody just kind of summarized Ferris Bueller into an article.
Yeah, totally. Oh, we were talking about the other day, the Jerky Boys. Remember them back in the 90s? Like, you could make those prank calls. You can't prank call anybody anymore. I used to love pranking people.
Caller ID.
So
Yeah.
fun.
And everything.
Oh, man.
Stupid caller ID.
Stupid caller
It
ID.
was great to prank call people from phone booths.
Oh, so fun.
Because then they never had your number. When
Yeah.
phone booths and caller ID still existed simultaneously.
Hey, is your refrigerator running? You better go catch it. Okay, I wasn't the greatest at that.
Yeah, I was going to
So
say.
we've all done that. That's where we all start at
Yeah, that's
prank
where you
calling.
start, yeah.
That's the gateway prank.
Yeah.
It leads you down other roads. On March 12th, the student was charged with 1 count of second-degree criminal impersonation for the email accounts.
Okay.
Subsequently, on March 27th, he faced a second charge of second-degree criminal impersonation for the fax incident.
I hope he's under 18.
17, yeah.
Okay, good. Then it'll be okay.
Following his arrest, the student was released to his parents. Both cases have been referred to family court. for further proceedings.
Baldwinsville's not messing around
Shouldn't
there.
have gone to family court. That's a little nuts.
Jeez.
The incident underscores the seriousness of which authorities and blah, 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 blah.
Sounds like a sitcom.
Yeah, don't mess with my facts.
This week on Family Court.
Not without my
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah. They let him go because he waved.
Yay.
Okay.
Ish.
Counts. We'll count it.
Yeah, okay.
Better than the first one.
Totally. Yeah.
Well, it was too soon. It was too soon.
Too soon.
I mean,
yeah.
the first one was
It
way.
was too soon.
Yeah.
It was too soon.
St. Johns County man awarded for his bravery from last year's Ponte Vedra stabbing incident.
Yeah.
This is great. Kennedy Armstrong, he heroically intervened to save a Ponte Vedra Beach high school student from a violent attack last June. Most of us remember this. He was honored by the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office with the prestigious Abe Schneider Award during a ceremony on Saturday night. The Abe Schneider Award is a distinguished recognition reserved for individuals in the community who have demonstrated exceptional bravery and assisted law enforcement in perilous situations. It was named after Abe Schneider, who was a courageous civilian who aided Deputy Guy White in apprehending the violent individuals. You guys remember this?
Mm-mm.
No, of course you don't. It was in 1911.
Oh.
That's just...
I was honest.
I know. I was just seeing if anybody was going to lie.
I was like, it doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah.
Both Schneider and Deputy White tragically lost their lives in that incident, in that encounter. Kennedy Armstrong's swift and courageous actions last year saved the lives of Madison Shemitz and her mother, who were being brutally attacked by Shemitz's ex-boyfriend in the parking lot of a Mr. Chubby's Wings.
I remember him, though. Like, he didn't hesitate. He
took some
ran
injury.
over there.
Yeah, he took some injuries,
He
too.
was stabbed a couple of times. Yeah, man. His selfless intervention ensured that both victims survived the ordeal. Let's see. The stabber, by the way, is currently still in St. Johns County Jail.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says. Awaiting trial on attempted murder charges. Armstrong's bravery and quick thinking exemplify the spirit of Abe Schneider's award, honoring those who risk their own lives to protect others and assist law enforcement in the face of danger. So, again, big thank you.
Yeah, definitely a hero.
Big shout out to Kennedy Armstrong again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
And Madison. She started that One Love movement, too. That's a great
right.
foundation. It's just there's some light at this very dark story, which needs to be highlighted, too, because it's so sad to see what happened there. But, like, you saw that hero. He just ran right into the fire. Like, that's such a rare thing nowadays.
Yeah.
So most people just are trying to pull out their phones and record the damn thing.
You're right. Yeah, and sadly, a lot of people probably would have done that. A lot of other people who would have been in his exact time and spot at that point probably would have just got it on their phones.
Yeah.
Which is really is a unique individual here, unique and brave guy. Palm Coast motorcyclist unfortunately critically injured after he was unable to maneuver between an SUV on 95. Palm Coast man sustained critical injuries after a motorcycle accident on 995 in St. Johns County Sunday night. This was reported by the Florida Highway Patrol. The incident occurred around 11:10 p.m. when the 39-year-old motorcyclist was traveling south on I-95 near mile marker 308. That's the area between 207 and the 206 exit. Simultaneously, an SUV driven by a 24-year-old Ormond Beach man was also traveling south on I-95 ahead of the motorcyclist. According to FHP, the motorcyclist began rapidly maneuvering between the left and center lanes, attempting to navigate through traffic. However, as he tried to pass between the SUV and another vehicle, he was unable to maneuver effectively, resulting in the front of his motorcycle colliding with the rear of the SUV. The collision caused the motorcyclist to lose control, and the driver was ejected from the motorcycle, as stated in the crash report. Emergency responders airlifted the motorcyclist to Orange Park Medical Center for treatment of his critical injuries. Fortunately, the Ormond Beach man driving the SUV and his 16-year-old passenger escaped the incident unharmed. FHP is still investigating. It's ongoing, and further details may come out as the investigation progresses. And if there's any other details, we will let you know.
Well, I hope the man is okay, but I mean, you got to respect, you're not protected out there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we always talk about look twice during bike week and stuff like that, but also there's so much responsibility on a person on a motorcycle, and you see this so many times, just being irresponsible. And this guy could have injuries for life.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Especially out there on the interstate when, if you're going faster than traffic, weaving in between traffic, probably going, you don't know, but you have to imagine somewhere upwards of 80, 90 miles an hour maybe. And that's just a point where you don't want to lose control, man.
Yeah.
Troy, how do you want to look at the comments today?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. On this Tuesday, I will toil and travel into the trials and tribulations of the tremendous titans of followers.
All right.
Nice.
Hey, geez.
Titan.
The Titan in insurance here in St. Johns County is Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd. They set the standard that your home is more than a house. It's where your memories are made. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Having a reliable local insurance agency like Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd with over 40 years of experience in insurance, homeowners insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, and benefits can be a valuable asset in navigating the unpredictable insurance market. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent, and her office conveniently situated across from Flagler Hospital. She'll give you a complimentary policy review. 904-794-5455, right there in South Park. Also, our friends at B&S Signs. They've been supplying St. Augustine and the surrounding areas with high-quality signage since 1967. You know, if they've been doing it since 1969, that would rhyme. High-quality signs since 1969.
Yeah, maybe we just shaved 2 years.
Yeah.
Who cares? That was probably a learning lesson for them anyway in those first 2 years. So there you go.
As it is for everybody.
They hit their prime in 69.
Hey. Now you can get your sign and feel just fine. We love to rhyme. We do it all the time. Can do it on a dime.
You're so fine.
That's
weird.
what she said.
A little creepy.
This should be a crime.
Well, call the cops on the line. I used to be a rapper.
Nice. It shows.
Freestyle.
Visit bnssigns.com or give them a call at 904-824-3323. What you got, Troy?
All right. Thank you, Nicole and Barbara Jean, for the stars. Appreciate that. The two things that really stood out on the question of the day is jaywalkers and people that stop where there's no stop signs. So,
there's that. There is
That
that
is another
one
one.
part downtown.
yeah, right there
where
at
it's
the end
like,
of Cathedral
What
Place.
I literally, every time I go down there and have to drive there, I'm always yelling, "You don't have a stop sign!"
Yeah, there's the same thing at Cobblestone. As you come off where the light is, there's not a stop sign from there, and people are stopping. You're like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
So, and there is a queue at the courthouse.
Oh, nice.
Today.
All right, courthouse queue.
Love that.
Very good. All right. What you got for Stordom Stat?
Stodum stat, it's a little dark, but I mean, it needs to be said because there was a lot of things involved in this story that I didn't realize until I read today. On 2007, this was the day of the Virginia Tech shooting. I don't know if you guys remember the Virginia Tech shooting, and somehow it gets lost in our memory a little bit. Shanghai Cho. He was South Korean. He was a student. He'd been in the U.S. since '92. Well, I didn't realize he killed 2 people prior to going on his shooting spree. So he killed 2 people. They didn't shut down the school, and he mailed a package saying what he was about to go do, and then he went in and locked the doors, a lot of the main doors, and chained them up and shot.
You had a lot of time to do a lot of this.
He killed a total of 32 people. Wow. And Virginia Tech actually got fined for not announcing that there was a shooter on the loose. They thought it was a domestic violence situation.
Wow.
And didn't realize it was an active shooter situation, and they didn't shut down the school, which could have saved some lives there.
Yeah.
But he ended up taking his own life, and he did it with 2 handguns, so he had to reload multiple times.
Jeez.
And he killed 32, and there was another 27 that was injured.
This story keeps getting worse.
Yeah. So I don't remember it being that many, but I mean, these shootings almost have us so jaded that, we can't forget, how quickly everybody in this story's life changed in that one day.
Tomorrow's never promised.
Yep. Exactly. So 32 people.
Wow, man.
Yep.
Move that trial to Baldwinsville. Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah. That one's bigger than family
be
court.
harsher. Yeah.
That's Stordom Stat.
Yeah. Sorry about the darkness, but it
It
was
took the wind right out of me.
yeah.
I know.
It was one that I was just like, man, if they'd have caught it
Yeah.
after the first two,
Yeah.
you know, what could have went differently
Now Troy's against murder after he started the show by talking about mowing down tourists
in
in
a video
downtown.
game. In a video game.
In a video game.
Gugum, gugum.
Well, I said mowing down.
Oh, you're going to say that too.
Probably skirts around the algos, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
In a video game.
Totem stat, St. Augie's Pizza. Great slices. Get them today. Plugs.
All right, come see me at trivia. Should be a fun night. Beautiful week we're having weather-wise. So
Yeah.
it's exciting stuff.
Davey?
We are talking all things potato, cabbage, bacon festival, and Chef Hari Pulabaka is in studio. Very excited to talk with Jenna today.
All right. I'm going to laugh if you've been pronouncing that wrong the entire
Me too.
time.
Shikaka.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, the P is silent. It's Ulapaka.
Clay, what's up, man?
Go see Troy at Trivia
Hey,
All right.
if you can get in.
yeah.
And
Is it time to wave?
Oh, your wave.
Bye-bye.